I had an awesome, incredible time at Disneyland and in Paris. And of course, I brought back a bunch of stuff with me. So here's the haul of stuff that I brought back home. Disneyland Paris and Paris itself were fantastic. Oh, I had an awesome time. I absolutely loved my trip, and of course, I brought a lot of things home with me. Gifts and souvenirs and pamphlets and all sorts of other stuff. So I shared them with my family first, which I recorded for you when I shared it with them. It was a lot of fun revealing the things to them that I had brought home, as you'll get to see. After that, I'm going to give you a closer look at some of the things I didn't show them, like some of the smaller items that I brought for me and some of the pamphlets, as well as a closer look at the pins I brought home, and some other items as well. So you're going to get a good look at everything I brought home. But first, here's me revealing my gifts to the family. Yes, it's Easter Sunday afternoon. I've been home for 2 days and got all sorts of stuff, and you can see that they're really excited to have me back. The dog's happy. Somebody's happy to see me. But I did bring a whole bunch of stuff here. I've actually got something all down in front. My dog's tossing her toy. And so some of this is for me, some of it's for them, some of it's for the peanut gallery on the sides that you can't see over here. Yeah, there's the arms. The arms are Liz, and then Desiree, who...
Hi. I'm just the woohoo.
Yeah, Desiree's kind of hiding over on the side. She can't see her. She's
here, but
by
not
Ginger.
here.
So, start digging and stuff, and here, this is for Joseph. I got empty Disney cookie boxes.
Oh boy.
Woohoo.
That's what I've always wanted.
Actually, this one I'm going to save for the last.
Actually, this is a biscuit box.
Biscuit box. Well,
Biscuits are
in
cookies.
Europe. So the first thing is from the Buffalo Bill dinner show.
Oh my goodness.
We're part of the green team.
Green. Oh
Yes.
my.
Had to bring
my
home my
life.
cowboy hats.
Oh, there's teams. Okay. That works.
Gorgeous,
Amber.
Amber.
Let's see.
Fabulous.
I got my first visit button. I'll take a picture of that one.
Sealy dog.
Je célèbre.
Oh, here, Seely.
Je
Here's your-
célèbre.
Neckerchief. Let's see. Got my beret that I actually took with me since somebody said it before.
No pour that out.
Okay, so the first thing I'm actually going to show semi-seriously is actually for my wife. One of the things that, when you're going around Paris, they have all these vendors on the side that sell things, and so
Aww.
I had to bring her back a picture.
Oh, it's pretty. Pretty.
Ooh, that is pretty.
Like
That is pretty.
it.
I really like it.
Are there French
Good job,
cowboys?
I'm sure there are. Let's see. Chocolates. 25th anniversary of Disneyland Paris chocolates.
I can
Ginger, you
hold
stay
them
away from my
since-
chocolate.
George, I can hold them.
Okay, so Amber, this is actually from a couple of my viewers that met me from the Netherlands.
Yay!
I told you, Eric, that she would love them.
Smooth the chocolate off the paper.
So that's why I said that if I came home and she found out I had them and I didn't bring them to her, I'd probably be a dead man. Let's see. Then in this little bag, okay, this one is...
Let's just try to put the beret on the dog.
Okay, so I've got a magnet. The street vendors are all over. They sell lots of cheap things. So I had to get a couple things from the street vendors. So there's a magnet.
I love magnets.
And then we have little Eiffel Towers.
Oh, cool. Cuteness.
And
I like
the street
it.
vendors actually sell these for like €5 for €1. But it's just a little keychain, and I've got a pink
Darling.
and a blue and a pewter color and a red,
Are we
white, and
allowed
blue.
to pick one?
Yeah, you'll be allowed to pick one. I gotta have 2 for my students at school.
Ooh.
But other than that, there should be one there for everybody. And then we have a magnet of the Arc
Oh.
and one of the Eiffel Tower. And then Amber, this is your package.
Key rings.
There is your keychains of the Eiffel Towers.
And you have more.
This is for Margaret.
Ooh.
It is actually a fold-out card.
Card.
So it stands
It's
up on your
3D.
table. Yes, it's a 3D card.
Oh.
So you can put that in your classroom. And I'll get a
I'm
picture of that
going
to
to
show.
open it.
And then from the friend I went with, there's actually a keychain of the tower in Dubai. Amber?
That is cool.
So my daughter collects keychains, so that would probably end
We
up
have
with her.
a Laughing Peanuts gallery out here.
It's
your
like laughing
little
sound.
I'm doing
It's
nothing.
your sewing.
Yeah, there you go. Now you can see.
Oh, cuteness.
Okay, so this is the hat I bought for me on the
I
trip.
love it. Well, that's
You look like you
cool.
should be selling
You
newspapers.
look like you're trying to be Joseph.
Well,
I
I
like
can
it.
fix that though.
I like it.
Joseph?
Anyway.
Oh.
I like that one too.
Come on,
Does it
Joseph.
fit my fat head?
It fit my fat head, so it should fit
does.
yours.
It does.
It's
You
better
look
than my
so
other one.
Very
Okay.
intelligent.
So now we
in it.
combine all of them.
Now you're less intelligent. Intelligence is going downhill.
It's a French hipster cowboy.
So then,
Wow.
Ooh.
okay. So let me hold that
All
up.
right, man.
Oh, that
Okay,
is
so you can see that on the camera.
good.
Do you like that one, Margaret?
Yes.
Well, you may have that one.
Are you sure?
So,
Because
Amber-
might want
Amber,
it
did
too.
you like that one?
Oh.
Well, it's a good thing I got
Oh.
two of them.
He knows his family
Oh,
well.
gosh, yes. Oh, pretty.
Okay. So let's
I
see.
love it.
Because I mean, you can't go to
Soft.
France without having a scarf, because everybody wears scarves.
Oh my goodness.
Two more magnets. So there's another one. Remember, magnets are my thing. And then I've got that one.
So many.
I know, I've got a
of
bunch of
them.
magnets.
There you go.
Ginger.
Let's see here. I think this one is mostly pins. Yeah, this is
You got
mostly
a good
pins.
stash.
Yes, I did get a good stash of pins.
Holy cow.
I got the 25th anniversary parade soundtrack because the parade music is cool. So I did have to get a CD with
any
that.
different than the
Yes,
other
it's
Disney?
different than the other Disney parks.
Okay.
So I will show off all the
Interesting.
pins in a bit. Because my battery on the camera is low. It's
Oh,
like
look
30
at
minutes
the dog.
already.
They're just right
Oh,
on
it
the-
says okay. That's
Okay, so one of the other places I got to go was Versailles.
Versailles.
And the bookmaster and me had to get the book.
Ooh.
Which, I mean, you think my
Versailles.
pictures are crazy.
Very
It's got
fancy.
all of the pictures in it. So,
Oh,
including
cool.
of the gardens and... Good job, Ginger. This is why we call her Dum Dum.
I love the book.
And then I've got
for sure.
little brochures
Alright.
and a bag. And
So much gold.
hey, look! I
in
mean, yes,
Versailles.
the gold in it is crazy. So there's a nice picture of the holomeres and the magnet.
Yes.
I think that's all that. Let's see. Yeah, brochures. Brochures.
We
The map.
collect them brochures. Couple more
Okay,
filing
so here's the
cabinets.
goofy part of me. You all can laugh at me. I brought my placemat back from the Wild West show.
Why? Because
It'll
he's-
probably go in the trash. Why? Because I can.
You ripped it.
It's not my fault.
Ginger, sit down. Ginger, be good.
Okay.
She's being jealous.
Let's see. Pins? Okay, now one of the things I thought was very interesting was that Moana is not Moana in France. She's Vaiana.
What?
So there are, yeah, she's Vaiana.
I'm guessing.
So there's a couple of pins. They're Vaiana pins, not Moana pins.
I'm guessing Moana does not translate right in French.
So there you go.
Do you pronounce it
See?
Moana?
No, it's pronounced Vaiana.
Oh.
Some things just don't go across culturally. So
Yep.
But what does it
Strange.
translate to?
I don't know. I'm gonna look up though.
And then, let's see. Oh, a couple more pins that I traded for, which I will show those later.
You'll have a pin video.
And now my son collects coins, so there's a coin.
Oh, I thought it was a chocolate one for a second.
Nope, that's a real coin.
He's getting hungry.
Neat.
I think
This is
the one thing I did get a bunch of was pins.
Ginger's noise is really ridiculous.
So I got attraction pins for Tower of Terror
Oh.
and just Disney Paris. And
Ginger's sound
now
effects are
Desiree over there, her co-worker, actually wants me to get a pin for her daughter. So one of these is for her.
Co-worker's daughter. Okay.
Yep. So then there's the Ratatouille.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. So there's some cool pins there, and like I said, I'll get pictures of those in all.
Joseph, can you do something about the Ginger
Okay.
sound effects?
Then let's see.
These sound
That
effects are
Disney souvenir book. Because it'll go in the file cabinet, and it's got all sorts of pictures in there. It's actually a really cool book.
Yeah. That's cool.
So you can see all the stuff that you got to miss. But don't worry, I've got lots of pictures of all this stuff too. It's funny because in the camera, all you can see is Ginger's tail going whack, whack, whack. And then, I think that one's all pins otherwise. I bought a lot of
I was
pins.
gonna say, how many pins did you?
And then the last big thing I got in this box is the 25th anniversary book.
Oh wow.
Ow.
Amazing.
And then it's actually, it's bilingual. It's I want to say it's like 55 or 60% French, and then the rest of it's
Do you know
English.
how to pronounce that bottom word right there?
The A Z. I don't know.
From A
It's-
to Z.
Yeah, it's from A to Z, so,
Oh.
the A Z. I don't know.
Thank you, Joseph.
It sounds good to
Whoever
me.
speaks French, correct him.
That works in Spanish too.
Yeah, it does,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh, I
you for the
got it.
translation there.
Okay, so the other big things I brought home
Or they might see
for the
red.
family are in this bag. Let's see. The first thing, yeah, they're slightly crumbled, but cookies!
Yay.
Cookies! Cookies! Cookies!
Ow.
Bullseye!
Hi.
Back from Paris. That's actually from Versailles.
I was gonna say, but it says
It says
Paris.
Paris.
putty or.
But yeah, it was kind of weird because the picture doesn't even show Versailles on it. Hey, look! Where is my hairbrush? I couldn't find it.
In your bag of presents.
It's in my bag. Let's see, more brochures. Lots of brochures.
Between the brochures,
Okay.
the pins, and the back.
And then this is the bag that I was trying to keep safe all the way home and make sure that the airline didn't touch it because I was worried about it.
Cup.
No, it is not a cup.
Looks like a cup.
It's not a cup.
Is it a giraffe?
It's lots of tissue.
It's getting
Here.
smaller.
You can finish opening that one.
There's another one.
I'll let you open that one.
This is Joseph's.
Aww.
That would be yours.
Oh.
Brother Bear, right?
Uh-huh.
You can try that one.
Try that one.
Crumble, 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 crumble.
Oh, this is yours, honey bunny. Pretty
Oh,
sure.
same.
No, that's
Nope.
yours.
Oh.
Nope, that's mine.
It's cute though.
That's Chip and Dale.
It's a little balloon.
Oh, it's cute.
Oh, that is definitely yours, Amber.
Aw.
Okay, so
That
Amber
is
got the right
so
one.
You. Oh,
Here, set
that's
that one over there,
darling.
Joseph.
I saw it in pictures, but I didn't.
Ginger,
know that
don't you
was
dare.
For real.
Okay.
Cuteness. You know, open yours.
So
Look at
is
this
this
one open.
for how we didn't get our yearly ornament this year?
Yeah, we'll go make up for it. This was the extra one I found that was on sale.
Oh, wow.
So pretty.
That
Alice in
is
Wonderland.
Cute.
So that was the cheap one.
Is it
Ginger,
Ginger.
get away.
Is this Amber's, honey bunny?
No, that's ours.
Okay. it's
Because
yours.
you have that one.
Aww. Look at the little kitties on there.
Bears.
Bears.
Bears? Do they look like bears?
They're bears.
Yeah,
They're bear
bears.
cubs.
It's from Brave. Yeah, they're from Brave.
Well, they are very cute, nonetheless.
Now, let's see. What are these pin bags too? There actually is.
Oh, they are bearish. Yeah, cubs. They have ginormous eyes, George.
Well, yeah,
Let's
this
see.
must be
I almost
very
forgot.
cute.
Joseph, look, another coin.
I think those are the first circles around there.
And
Yeah, those are
It
first
has
circles.
with a Ratatouille on it.
I
Yep.
think they're both though.
And somewhere in here, I
gorgeous.
actually have a third coin for you too.
So
This is really
I'm assuming this doesn't function like an actual coin
No,
because it has Disney.
instead of
stuff
having
on it.
smashed pennies, they have souvenir coins.
Oh.
So that's your equivalent of a smashed penny, but it costs a lot more than a smashed penny does. Is
This is really charming. Both of them.
that cute?
Very charming.
Yeah, like I said, my big thing is they're all glass, and so it was like, ah, please survive the plane flight.
Don't touch them.
So they wrapped them up really good in tissue, and then I carried them, which meant I packed a
need
couple
to
things in my
rewrap them
suitcase
for
I usually wouldn't.
Christmas,
But
though.
yep. And I just gotta figure where Joseph's other coin is. I'll find it for you.
Can I see the
And then,
thousand on there?
like I said, all pins. These are the
I'll
ones I
wait
traded
for
for, and these.
Susan.
are
So I
the ones
hope
I
you
bought. enjoyed watching that as much as I enjoyed giving the things to them. But of course, that wasn't all I brought home. I brought a bunch of things. So one of the first things, of course, is we have to put on the French hat. I know my French is terrible. I'm sorry. Now I have it for this all tucked into my hat. This is actually from Buffalo Bills. And I've got a number of things in here, so I'll be kind of moving around so I can pull it out a little bit. And among them is a whole bunch of different magnets. So let me try and give you a look at all of the magnets. There is that one. And I'm going to put stills up of every single one of the magnets as well, so that way you can get a good look at all of them. I brought a lot of magnets home. So there's some more of the magnets, and then of course I've got Versailles, the Arc de Triomphe, sorry, I know the French is terrible, and the Eiffel Tower, and then of course, you know, a couple generic France ones. Now my son, you saw me give him coins, so here's a close-up look at the coins that I got for him, so that way you can kind of see the details. And then I also brought home all these little Eiffel Tower keychains. These are actually what you can buy from the street vendors. And if you buy it from a street vendor, they're 5 for €1, so about 25 cents American each. And they're just neat little keychains. They're simple, cheap gifts. I actually bought mine from a store instead of from the street vendors, because it was pretty obvious that they didn't really want the street vendors out there. And then I was also given, this is actually from the friend I traveled with. It's a keychain for the big tower in Dubai. I'm sorry, I'm completely forgetting the name of it. Here's one of the things I bought that I really liked. One of the videos I'm going to post up is of the parade, and they had an incredible soundtrack for the parade. Well, there's actually a CD that has the whole soundtrack for the parade on it. And I was just like, that is so cool, I gotta have that one, because I love the music. And then I've got a whole bunch of brochures here. Things like the Wild West show, which we did attend, and I will actually have a video that will show most of that Wild West show. Doesn't have quite the whole thing because my poor GoPro ran out of battery. Brochures on Versailles. And Versailles was absolutely incredible. It is one of those places that you walk around and you're just going, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. And then there were people living in here while people outside were starving. And there's the book. Beautiful book. And you see the Hall of Mirrors in there and other tours. So, very nice book. And I will have a whole bunch of pictures up, and I will have a vlog of my time at Versailles coming up as well. The big anniversary book, which you saw in that, is right there. And it's just an awesome book. And then, of course, tons and tons of pins. Well, okay, not tons. Here's the pins that I gave my kids. There's the Stitch pin for Joseph. And then there's the Cheshire and the Fairy pin for Amber. This I thought was a really cool pin. It's a large pin, but surprisingly enough, it was only a second tier cost pin. So it wasn't that much. There's the Disneyland pin. I bought one of these for a friend as well who really wanted one. And there's a Disneyland Paris pin. And some of these, again, I mentioned in the video with my family, but this way you can get a real nice close look at them. I love this little Mickey holding Eiffel Tower. That's just a really cool pin. We've got several attractions pins. There's Illuminations. That is their nighttime fireworks show, which is really cool. And of course, I will absolutely have a video on that one coming. Then there's the Ratatouille Ride, which is really cool. Tower of Terror, still one of my favorites. Pirates of the Caribbean. Hyperspace Mountain, which is their Space Mountain coaster. We've got another Paris 2018. And then, of course, the regular park pin. There's also a Viana pin, which I love Viana. And then the ones I traded for. This, I was really pleased with what I got as far as traders. And so I'll give you a good close look at all of these, assuming I don't drop them. This, I think we finally figured out, is actually a Figment, which I like Figment. And all of these I used a simple trader pin, and almost all of these are genuine. I think I only have one, maybe two that are fake. There's that one. I love the coat of arms that I got. I saw a few of these around. Thought, okay, yeah, that just screams Europe. Big marathon pin, which I thought that was cool. They were actually selling these for like 10 bucks, and I traded a $2 pin for one. And then threw another one on the floor. This is one I got. I'm not a big Hercules fan, but this is one I almost really couldn't tell what the pin was, and so I ended up picking that one up as a trader. Mulan I definitely liked, not just because it was a unique pin, but because I used to work with Mulan, and I really don't have very many Mulan pins. That's one I really should have picked up more, just because I had so much time working with her. This is the pin I think was fake. It's a dove with a hidden Mickey, but it's not constructed as well. So I think that one's a fake one. You can even hear if I toss it. It just doesn't sound right. Mickey Pin Trading Fun Day 2017. Of course, you're in France. You got to have the chef. Absolutely. And I did find a definite Figment pin, which I thought was hilarious. I'm finding a Figment paint bucket in Paris instead of at Disney World. But I love Figment. And then a couple other big pins. Anna from Anna and Elsa. And then this one really surprised me because I saw this pin for sale in the stores and it was like $12 equivalent, 12 or 13, and it was sitting on a lanyard. I was like, oh my goodness, I can trade for that. I'm taking it. So a very nice pin for that. So that's all the pins that I brought home, and I also brought home a bag that was full of brochures and maps. I probably have enough Disney maps that they alone create a stack about that big because I tried to get one of every single language at least. Typically I got 2 of them, plus I got the schedules and program guides, and I did pick up a few other brochures as well. So that's part of the collection. The thing with the Disney Paris maps that was really cool is they actually had both parks on one map. So you only had to pick up one map while you were there. Made it really nice. Oh, and of course, there's also the ornaments. Let me give you a close-up look at those. I have this really cool one here for my daughter. And then I actually sent a video home earlier because I wasn't sure what my wife would like. And so this is what she actually picked out. Yes, those are bears in it. It's really kind of a cute, cool-looking ornament. And then, of course, my son had to get one for him, and he really liked this one. So that's my son's ornament. And then I had to get one for me, and hey, I saw Chip and Dale, and you know I got to get Chip and Dale because they're just so much fun to work with. And so that's the ornament I picked up for me. And then lastly, when I was checking out at the cashier, they had another ornament here with Alice in Wonderland. And I really hesitated because it was on sale really pretty cheap for what it was. But I was worried about bringing it home on the airplane. Can I get it home without it breaking? But I picked it up anyways, and hey, it made it home. And so that is my haul from Paris and from Europe. Hope you enjoyed looking at some of the stuff I brought back. Here's the really cool thing. All told, grand total for everything that I bought was about $350, not quite $400 total for all my souvenirs. And when you consider how expensive things like this are, they can actually add up pretty quickly. And so I'm very pleased with what I did and didn't spend. It was a wonderful trip. Yes, I brought home a lot of things. And I hope you enjoyed looking at it. And hey, pretty good bargain too for all of it. Thanks so much for looking at my Disney haul. Thanks so much for watching all my videos. If you've been to Disneyland Paris, what do you think I missed? What should I have brought home that I didn't? I know I didn't bring home any shirts. Yeah, they were a little on the expensive side, not fitting in my budget. So I didn't do that, but I thought it did pretty good. What do you think I should have picked up? I'd love to hear your comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you for liking and sharing the video. Thank you for taking part in the trip as well. And thank you to my patrons for supporting me. If you want to know more about supporting me or checking out my Facebook page or my store or Reddit or anything like that, don't forget to hit the links below. Thanks so much for watching and God bless.